see all these homeless people out here?
For real.
Sir, maybe we'll invest. There's a lot of them. Always asking me for money. Maybe you have money? No, baby, I am almost.
I am almost where you are.
Please save a spot for me. Where is a good place to go?
No.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Drowning Together. I am your host, Shalika, or co-host.
And I'm Tiffany.
And we are drowning together. So more of like talking about our weeks, I suppose, today. And then we do have some topics for you guys that we want to address. Other people's business, basically.
We love being in other people's business.
We do. We love seeing other people drown. That's something good. High five. Respectfully. Respectfully. So you want to go first?
Just about my week.
Yeah.
Really
or maybe your day. Whichever one.
It's really been eventful.
That's perfect though, right?
I guess. Yeah. But like, just one time for me. And the man just keeps demanding that I work. And
we'll keep you down.
Yeah. But it's been okay, can't complain. No drama so far. But how was yours?
I know it's okay. I had a little thing where like I didn't want to clean because my house was like dirty. So then I was like, oh no, I'm a terrible person. And then I was like, everyone hates me.
Yeah, I experienced
that as well. Like, am I falling into depression? I was like, oh god damn. Because like I saw the signs.
Yeah.
But then like I just started my period. I was like, oh, okay.
Right.
Maybe this too shall pass. And it did. I feel a whole lot better. That was like 3 days ago. Now I feel better. I was like, okay, cool.
I love that for you.
I love start. For a little second though, I felt like I was drowning. I was going now. Too many emotions.
Oh god.
But yeah. I do have some topics. So, or a couple. So like, how like I do my nails. I do my own nails. None still missing. It's okay. It's fine. We'll get it fixed soon. But like while I do my nails, I like to watch true crime. I don't know why, especially on Netflix.
Okay.
I want to watch. Yeah, documentaries. Or I was going to say bad things happening, but that doesn't make any sense. I like to watch documentaries because then I don't have to like focus too much. So I don't put on a show or anything because I can like focus on my nails.
Yeah.
And then like, so last week I watched a documentary about Fred and Rose West.
Okay.
I forgot the actual name. Hold on. What is the actual name of it? I don't think it was called Fred and Rose West.
What was it on?
Netflix.
Okay.
They be cranking out those documentaries.
Yeah.
Oh,
did you see there's going to be a Karen Reed?
Who's Karen Reed?
You don't know who Karen?
No, but I'm about to.
Oh my goodness. Her trial just ended.
What did she do?
She was being framed by police officers essentially. And she won.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be good. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I have to wait to do my nails.
I know. Yeah, that shit was crazy. They claim that she killed her boyfriend, but they definitely had something to do with the murder of her boyfriend or the death of her boyfriend, allegedly.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were like trying to plant all this evidence against her, and they found her not guilty.
Bro, that is a fear of mine. That is a real thing.
Right.
For a murder I actually did not commit.
Right. Yeah. No.
And nobody believes you.
Right.
Whoa, I have to see the evidence. Okay. But it's Rose and Fred West. They're like a British couple.
Okay.
So this happened in Britain. I heard about this story many moons ago. I want to say I was like a teenager. And it was like one of those like, back in the day, they used to do something like this, but they were never really in depth. And it went into like, I remember just like the kids underneath the cobblestones. But in the documentary, they go more in depth about who they were. So
the feds.
Open up the bodies. Well, they go more into detail about who they were. So like Fred and Rose, they had like a whole bunch of kids, like 5, 6 of their own kids. And then like they would do something where like they would try to help like these runaways, all women, right? And they would like offer their rooms to them for like a small price, or like they can do chores, right? So this all started when like I guess the kids kept saying that their sister was missing. Their sister's name is Heather. Heather has been missing for 8 years. She went missing at like 16 or something, and she was classified as like a runaway. But of course, the siblings did not believe that. So they kept like, I guess, trying to put in teachers in somebody's ears. So eventually social services came. It was like, where's your daughter? And they were like, I don't know, she ran away. And they were like, but we're hearing, of course, so like she didn't. Yeah. She didn't. And so like they started like, another thing that was happening in between was like a lot of girls would go to their homes. Some didn't make it out. So like they will never be seen again. They were like, oh, they disappeared. Oh, they got a job somewhere else. But they would always be last seen the house. Suspicious. And so this thing happened where like they, oh wait, how did they initially, they something happened. It started with Heather, and then like they found something in the ground or something like that. And so what they started doing, they started like digging. So, and I guess in their garden, the cobblestones that's leading up to the pathway. Okay. So they found 8 bodies. So like 8 cobblestones. Guess what? None of those was fucking Heather.
What?
Yeah.
Where is Heather?
Where is her? We're gonna find her, but she's not there yet.
Okay.
Okay. So these were like, they kept finding one body and they found another body. And so they just dig all the cobblestones, and they were like, all these missing girls from the ages of like 18 to like 24, I think. Something like that.
Oh, wow.
I know. Missing bodies. Now, Fred is like, I didn't know where no bodies came from. And you're like, really, Fred? So initially, where I said Fred and Rose, his wife, and she was like, I don't know nothing. I don't be in my husband's business. I don't be in men's business. Easy to believe, you want to depend on the man, right? Right. But so Fred is like, okay, which one is it? Mans couldn't really remember everybody.
Okay.
So yeah, they had to do like all these like bone DNA, because some of them are deeply decomposed. And then one of the detectives was like, well, why would they do it outside and not bury them somewhere inside? As another one was like, well, maybe the inside is full. They go to the basement. That's where everyone puts their skeletons. And there's like more bodies in the basement. Again, underneath, there's like cement and shit. And again, Rose is like, I don't know. I ain't never heard nothing. But they were like, you ain't never heard nothing? Right. Get this. Mr. Fred has been married before. And his wife and his first daughter went missing. Right on the time he met little Miss Rosie Rose.
Rose is crazy, huh?
So that they eventually do find the daughter. The daughter is buried somewhere else. She's not even on the property. She's like somewhere else.
Oh, wow.
They gave her a special grade. And he apparently was like, he had a baby with one of the runaways, killed her and the baby. This man do not like his children. He is not a good father. No more father's gifts for him. He's done.
Yeah.
He's done. This all started in like 1994. By the way, this is a really old story. That's what I'm saying. Like it was like many moons ago. But I've always wondered, but we never got like a more details into it until this happened. It was Netflix. And so they have like a Fred story, they have a Rose story. They're like, does she not really know anything? Now, according to this one friend that was friends with Rose, she was like, yeah, they're really into some really interesting stuff. But you know, I saw some weird stuff, but then I just kind of stayed away.
What'd you see?
What'd you see?
Honey, please tell us what you saw.
She was like, they were like, wait, what did she say? I don't think she went into detail with it. She was just like, I just saw some weird stuff. I just kind of like noted it. And I was like, I don't think this is more a crowd. I'm like, we're like, you know, pineapple weird. Or we're like, sometimes we pick up girls weird.
Yeah.
There's 2 different ones. And then, they kept finding all these bodies. He was initially charged with 12 bodies, 12 murders. They found some more. I guess either they couldn't get the DNA, so they couldn't charge them. I don't know. But he was only charged with 12, but they found more. and
Wow.
in the surrounding house in the gardens. They did not charge him with the first wife and the daughter murder. I don't know.
Did they find them?
No, they're missing. Presumed dead.
That's probably why.
That's probably why. But it's like, did she want to run away with the kid? Did she not? So that was the thing. And they eventually did charge the wife.
Okay.
And so, yeah, they charged the wife. And first off, he was in jail. He was awaiting trial. He was like, you know what? No.
Yeah.
He was like, no. Because not only that, his wife kept trying to like pin stuff on him.
That bitch.
And he was that's the love of my life. And they were like, well, she's saying that you did everything and that you guys are not riding around picking up women together and all this and all that. And she didn't know anything. She was helpless.
Damn, Rose.
He was like, he felt betrayed. He lost his family. He lost his life. He lost his little trophies. He was like, I gotta go. Rose over here is standing trial. She eventually got committed, or not committed. What do you call it? Convicted. She's still in prison. Fortunately.
Yeah.
Fortunately. Some of the kids are very happy that their parents are gone. Apparently the parents are loving it as well.
We could tell.
Too busy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm just like, oh my God. I was like, y'all wild. But yeah, that was like a story I've always wondered. I was always think about it too. Especially when I go out to someone's house, I'm like, is there bodies here? Like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I was like, always in the back of my mind, I remember this one story from a while back. Bodies.
Just walking on these hoes.
Just walking.
Like, imagine you're just like going on like a Tinder date just like to hook up with someone, and it's just like a couple that's just there to kill you.
Yes. Why did I know they were doing that?
I feel like
they were doing
some
runaways. Because runaways are
like offer them a place to stay.
Yes.
But there had to be something sexual about it.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I guess that's when he had his private time with them and she wasn't around.
People are sick.
People are sick.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. So that was wild. So that was like the true crime. I have some more that I'm gonna watch. I've lined up. Because what fascinates me about true crime is like, what y'all be doing? I saw my dog's dead body. Well, my mom's dog dead body one time. Well, not one time, because he died and he was dead. And I couldn't pick him up. My mom was like, "Can you pick him up?" I was like, "No." So now I can't even imagine. Now I know I can't do murder. Because
no, absolutely not.
Pick it up. I was like, "Nope."
Yeah,
I'll get caught.
Well, I did work on a cadaver in college.
Yeah,
and I don't know. I think it's easy to separate it, like science from like human life. Maybe that's what they do. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not justifying it.
I'm like, how do you
absolutely not? It's weird. I don't know. Well, obviously they have to be weird if they. I don't know. Yeah, not my people.
Not me. No. But I'm like, oh my God. So that was what I watched. True crime. Insane.
Yeah.
And
I was watching one the other night. Was it the Long Island? I didn't finish it.
That was so good.
But they think that his wife was a part of it too. And or she had not a part of it, but she had to know something about it.
Oh, maybe right? But not somebody else.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Because the one who actually did it, he wasn't married. Wait. Yes. Wait. I'm not confused. Oh no, I've seen so many now.
It's like he was like a white lady.
Was the strippers were missing?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course. Okay. I remember. And he was living with his wife in a small town somewhere with a son that was like a little mentally ill.
They had like a kid. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. That was
for real. Like, men can't even like wash their own clothes. You think that he's just killing people and she didn't know anything about it?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, he was taking all these work trips. That's insane. There was so many. That was so sad. And all the mothers were like trying to plead with the police. Wait, I'm assuming you got far. I don't know how far you got. You said you didn't finish it.
I didn't get very far into that. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how far you got, but like there was this one theory that the police said about one of the girls. I was like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Immediately, the marsh.
Hello.
Well, I think that would have been towards the beginning. I can't remember. So one of the girls went into the marsh. So I don't remember then. Yeah, I don't want to say it. Okay, so like the whole theory of it. Immediately, as he said, some of the officers were really bold enough to be on here and discuss their theories, and I was like, "Are you fucking serious?"
I would be fucking real though.
Touching that, I was like,
"You get paid to do this shit?
You're a real detective, real deal?
Clock me in, brother."
Like it's not exclude. But yeah, I thought that was like the strangest thing for like a lot of the detectives that were like having their accounts of like what happened back there. I'm like, y'all really pissing me off.
I see.
Y'all are really pissing me off. There's no way. And now I got understand how we're not solving murders. It's giving both clues.
Right.
But yes, okay, you have to discuss it so we can bring it back because what that man said about that girl.
Okay.
And how we couldn't.
All right, I'll watch it.
Because I'm like, you said that out loud. And then you said that out loud twice, more than twice, because it had to be during the press conference and then now in Netflix.
Right. And you said it with your chest because.
Whole chest out. Embarrassing. I was like, you don't need to be detecting nothing else. What is your solve rate? That's what I want to know.
Right.
But yes. Yeah. Oh, and then okay. You need to, because now it goes back into the sheriff and all this other stuff. Politician. Gosh. Now I'm remembering everything.
I'll watch it.
Finish it. Girl, that whole thing pissed me off. We probably could have found him way sooner. Ugh. Fumbling detectives.
You know what I saw that really pissed me off recently was, you know, I don't even remember their name. It was like, there was the young kid that had a boating accident that killed someone.
The Murdaugh.
Murdaugh.
Oh
yeah.
Come on.
Do you see the son got married recently?
No, that was old.
Yeah. Is that guy allegedly may have killed someone too?
Wait, yes.
Yeah. And it was like a hate crime. But they were saying that it wasn't him.
Yeah. I vaguely remember, but I forgot he killed someone.
It was like on the road. It was some younger kid that was gay.
Yeah.
And there was like theories that he was gay and
yes, somebody from his high school. That is
yeah, but saw that man happily married and I was like, disgusting.
So his trial ended then. I thought at the time
he was never prosecuted for anything.
Oh, he wasn't?
The son? No, the dad.
I just talked about it. Yeah, the dad for the wife and his brother's murder. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, the wife and son. The kid with the boating accident. Yeah.
That family's messed up.
And you know what? This just lets you know, like, there's like weird take. Follow me. Okay. This is just letting you know that, like, if you're trying to build a legacy, you got to keep these kids in check because they're going to ruin everything you built.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I will say the dad was disgusting in general, and he, I think, taught his children to be, more human. So, I mean,
because the dad was supposed to be trying to gamble and swindle people and out with whoever he is, and his mama was, I don't know where she was, but these two kids are out by themselves. Broski blew in the boat. He was drunk. Wasn't he like 18,
19? Yeah, I think
he's a piece of
high school. Yeah, money.
Even
with money, they think you can get out of anything.
And they kept selling him out of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you gotta steal it into each generation. Whoever's going to be the head, keep these kids in check. You need to. I feel like if I ever get some money, maybe if I marry into it, hopefully,
we pray.
in the whole mighty dollar. Or if I somehow build something, make sure that like the murders or whatever, the Murdaugh family, is an example. We're going to make a documentary, right? This is what happens so you guys don't pay attention to your kid while we don't have structure and order. That's why I'm not too mad about the British royal family, the firm. People are like so mad about it because it's antiquated and outdated. Baby, they keep them kids in check. Except for that little hairy guy. But for the most part,
yeah,
all them kids are in check. You gotta keep these people in check so you don't destroy your legacy.
And I didn't think Harry was bad, really.
Doesn't look okay. Who hasn't? Who hasn't partied? Who hasn't been a little fun? Who hasn't been naked? Vegas. I haven't yet, but yet.
I'm not judging.
I'm planning on it. Yeah.
But really. But like we have done crazy things. We just don't have cameras in our face.
I'm telling you, if it's done anything to where like it warrant serious injury.
I don't know. I think that's debatable, but I don't know. Just let Harry live his life. So
for sure, let him live his life. But that's what I'm saying. Like this is why.
Oh, but not disrespect
the firm.
Yeah,
I'll probably have something like the firm in place because I'll be goddamn. All of this that we built was because you want to have a little fun. Have fun in private. Have a handler. And with your little handler. Damn. They don't rule like that small town. Does he still rule that town? Is he still there? I know you said he got married. Where is he?
I have no idea.
I don't know where he at.
I feel like there couldn't be many places he could go, right?
Girl. I hope he took her last name because that's a famous name. Too much. Drop it. I'll just drop that name. Start over.
Bye-bye.
Murdaugh? Not yet. Not me. I'm done.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
So remember that guy I told you I had messaged last week when I was drunk? I messaged him on Instagram.
Yes.
So still talking to him.
Really? I knew he wanted to talk to you.
Yeah. I'm like, you know what? I'm bored. Whatever. Right. He sent me a picture of his penis. I was like, oh. They do. I was like, I was wondering why it took him so long because I knew eventually he was going to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, great. Mm-hmm. So I was telling my one friend, because I went out with my one friend, Anthony. We went actually to Nueve Cantina. Nueve, whatever. I was telling him, I was like, yeah, he sent me a penis shot. And he was like, how big was it? And I was like, I don't know.
Like when you get like a dick pic, are you like, I'll look at it, or you're just like, okay, like,
right? No one, right? It's a not one.
You're not investing.
Not invested.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing, I've been getting dick pics since I was like 16, 17. So that's when the camera was like really big,
right?
With phones, I think that's when it started getting big. I remember it was in high school, the whole sexting thing.
Yep.
So imagine all the men I've ever encountered who I've given my number to, who at the very least 60% of them have sent me their dicks. I have encountered in person. Now I'm adding the ones I've encountered
right
from the dating apps.
The limit does not exist.
Ones that have reached out to me from Facebook or Instagram. That's a lot of dicks.
It is.
It's a lot. So unfortunately, when I see one, I'm not like, oh my God.
But no, I agree.
So yeah, unfortunately, when I see one, it's just like, it's just a dick.
I really wish a guy could just like have like a hot picture that they could take.
You know, a picture.
They can, but like, they'll have to put a lot of effort into that. But like,
yeah, he was just in bed and he just sent it to me. And I was like, oh. Because he was like, look at what you did to me or something like that. And I was like, well, I'm in another state.
I hated nothing about that owl.
And then he was like, is that what you call the say? I was like, oh no, it looks good too. And I was telling my friend this, and he was like, yeah, I'll be upset too if you didn't comment on my thing. Right. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, not my first rodeo. Like, I'm just like, it's another dick. So you wanted me to like look at the side. I was just looked at it. I was like, oh, it's another one.
Right. And like, what do you say? Nice dick, bud. Oh,
They count everything you say. Now, I will say if maybe you do a little bit of a cum shot.
Oh,
I have discovered I do like that.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never experienced that, but
I was like, oh, okay, that's different. Like a little, well, something's happening.
right.
Is met with like a little bit of moaning, which I found I like. I gotta do.
Same teas.
And yeah, and then I like it coming.
Come for me, daddy.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like, cum shot, dada.
Papa.
But yeah, so then like it begged to different, like so that whole thing is happening. He has yet to give me one. Cause I told him to give me one. He has yet to give me. I'll let you know if he gives me one, right? Because also I have to look at it because I forgot what it looks like.
Oh my goodness.
Because he was like, "How big is it?" And I was like, "I don't know.
Didn't have my ruler today.
I didn't have my ruler today." And then I think he did send one more. Wait, when was this? When did I go out? Did he send me another one? No, he didn't. He didn't send me another one. But I was like, I have to look at it again. Cause I was like, I think it was average. And then he was like, "We'll be fucking for real because we have already established that your definition of average is too fucking big." And I was like, wait a second.
Wait, what?
So in my mind, I thought average penis size was like 5.5 to like 7. Apparently that's not it. He said that's too big. And I said, no, it's not. That would make sense. I said maybe 5.5 to 6.5. He's like, no. So apparently the average penis size is like 4 to 5.5.
Wow.
That's what I said. Hold on. Let me double check.
Seems small.
Right? Oh, sorry. 5.1. My bad. 5.1 to 5.5. Average, right?
I don't know.
That doesn't seem right. In America, not national. So in America, and I thought I was like, no, it can't be right. So that's the average.
Do you think with evolution, dick size gets bigger or smaller?
Unfortunately, we never saw it as a mummy or anything. So, the that's a good thing to research. I don't remember reading anything about them being split open.
That's true. Or maybe they said it in like a very fancy way.
Cryptic way. We have to research this. I have no idea.
He, I don't know how they would say it. Opened me up.
His member?
Oh, for sure that would be something they would say.
Yeah, his member or would they have said shaft? I feel like that's a new word. Is that a new word? Shaft?
I don't think so. But
I know they would have said seed. His seed spilled. Spilled from where?
I don't like that one.
I do, dude. I like that one. I do. I think this one girl, her name is Brittany Reed Books or Brittany something. Brittany Reads, I think. She does like things of like what she doesn't like in the romance books. Have you ever saw her before?
No.
Oh my god. So like one of the things is like she doesn't like that, or when they say sheath or to the hilt or seed.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know why. I like that shit.
I agree.
I don't think it. His seed spilled over. Ooh.
Tell me again.
I like that. I don't know. That's the dirty girl in me. But
yeah.
But yeah, apparently I don't know the proper sizes. I went too big.
Well, I love that for you.
Thank you. So now when he sends it to me, I don't know if he's gonna send it to me. He's been busy. He said he's been busy. I'm like, busy with who?
Where's he at?
He's in Georgia. Oh. I know. So now I have to find me somebody while he's busy. I have to be busy with. I'm working on some stuff, but then I talk to them. I'm like, I don't like them. I don't know why. I want this one. I want to see him in person.
Probably because he's far away.
Probably because he's far away.
You want what you can't have.
I think so. I think as soon as I see him in person, I'm like, no, thanks you.
Yeah.
And I hate that formation.
I think that's what's going to happen.
So if that continue to be a fantasy, that's going to ruin it.
It will.
I'm going to cry.
You got to sex this man.
And I don't like sexing, but it's fine. It's whatever. I'll just contain the sex.
Sorry.
And then you got all hot and bothered, and then I'm still alone.
Right.
I have to find someone who's here. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so now I'm just like
trying to get some dick, but
just trying to shine. They're not too far away, or they're married. So yeah, I didn't know proper dick sizes. But I will make sure to make a mental note.
Right.
Have to base off his hand placement, he said. So I have to make a guesstimation. But again, I'm trying to picture it right now. I simply cannot. I'm picturing a whole bunch. I don't even know if it's his.
You know the contouring that men do to their dicks to like make it look larger?
No.
They well, it's not like contouring, but like they'll like push their hand like all the way back, so it's like almost like going into them.
Wait, so that
it looks a little larger.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I think that's what it hurt.
That's what that hurt. Right. You don't know anything about that. No, I'm not recently. No, I'm not for sure. No. Well, now I know I'm not going to pay attention. I know if I get another one, whether it's from him or somebody else, I'm just going to be like, oh, another one.
Right.
I'm going to like, wow, a dick. I did. I have never seen this before. I don't have access to Pornhub.
Well, do you not?
I do. Well, now I do.
Oh, you do?
Because, they canceled Pornhub on us. Well, I didn't cancel it, but like, it's hard to get in Florida because they're trying to save the children as if that's the only way that we can. So, I think it's not just Pornhub. I think it's any online site that like it's been banned. So what you have to do is you have to get like a VPN.
What the hell?
To watch it, yeah. And the same with OF as well.
Wow.
Well, I mean, it's not like ban. You just have to submit your ID in order to watch it to prove that you're over the age of 18. But from what I can tell, when I went on Pornhub before, I didn't have the option, so I think they just took it away.
Oh wow.
But with OF, you have to submit, and I don't know with the other sites what you have to do. But Florida just really hates its citizens. They be worrying about the wrong things.
There's a lot of bigger issues.
I feel there's a lot of bigger issues.
Yeah.
The fact that like insurances don't want to pay for damages caused by hurricanes, as we are paying these high premiums, right? When certain people have their hands in certain things. So
it reminds me, the other night I saw the trop lit up. I hadn't seen it.
It was lit up.
Yeah, they had like
the roof missing.
Yeah,
roll.
I know.
Like, roll up with the roof missing. Is that what it's called? That song? Roll up.
Oh.
That's cool. How do
it was weird. Real weird, but wonder what it's like inside.
It's weird. Eerie.
Yeah.
And they're fighting over money and stuff, and I'm just like, honestly, take it. At this point, just take it. I don't care.
Y'all bitch about it all the time.
All the time.
Go ahead and take it. When you know, like,
whatever. The money. Who gives a fuck? Right. Do you see all these homeless people out here?
For real.
Sure. Maybe invest. There's a lot of always asking me for money. Maybe you have money? No, baby. I am almost
I am almost where you are.
Please say what spot for me. Where is a good place to go?
No.
Like, so to the shade room I went, and the topic was, oh wait, hold on. What is the dumbest thing you believed as a child?
Oh.
So One was having a light on in the car would get my parents arrested.
I really believe that.
I really believe that. I couldn't. I remember I was like, "Mom, can we turn the light on for something?" She's like, "No, I'm gonna go to jail." I was like, "No, I'll take my mama. Please. No, my mama. God, my mama." I was like, so then here I was. Yeah, don't always afraid to turn my light on. If I, like, God forbid, if I need to see something in the dark while I'm driving, I can't. They're gonna take me to jail. They're gonna get my mama, so they're gonna get me.
That's so true.
That my mom was holding my B-Day money. I don't know if your mom ever did that.
My mom didn't do that to me. I'm sorry.
Taking your money to let me hold that. I'm like, that's wild.
That is wild.
Yeah. That college guaranteed a good job. That's what they told us.
That is what they told us.
They told us, baby, I went. You went to college. Where's the good job at? I mean, I had one, but
yeah.
I need another. Another one, please. Another one was that the moon was following me home.
I never
felt that. I felt like the moon was following me because it liked me and it thought that I was special. You never thought that? Well, this person did, at least do it. Feels like the moon was following us home.
You do have some narcissists come in.
Well, thank you for revealing that. Oh, the carrots help your eyes. Can't see you damn.
I think there is like a little, it does provide something for you that can help your eyes.
Really?
But you could never have enough carrots to actually help your eyes.
Where I thought like they debunked that because they were like, carrots don't really help your eyes at all.
Because you can't have enough.
Yeah.
For it to actually help. But yeah.
That was such a, you remember I ate so many carrots because I'm like, I need to be able to see well. Because my eyesight started going when I was like in elementary. I remember I couldn't see the board if I sat too far. I was like, oh yeah, damn. I didn't get glasses until I was like in the 7th grade.
Same. I didn't get glasses until I think like 8th. And I sat in the very back. And we teacher me as fuck. Yeah, that's right. And I'm like,
I was like, remember one day I was like, God damn, what does that say? Like she can't write right. And they were like, oh, it says 2 + X something. I'm like, you didn't see that? Damn.
That bitch is trying to hold me back.
You got good eyes. Another one was, if I ate spinach, I'll have a strong arm like Popeye. I
don't believe that.
Really?
Yeah. The carrots, the spinach. I was like, fuck no.
No, having a scientific brain. You're like, that doesn't make sense. Meanwhile, I'm over here thinking, I need Spanish too. I need spinach, I need carrot, I need good eyes and a strong arm.
Right? No.
Oh my God. Another one was like, that Satan lives underground. Underground, or like, I guess they made them like immediately like he's right there looking.
Right.
I don't know. That's what
I don't know where I thought that man was.
I thought he was looking up.
Maybe I just thought he was like in the core or something.
But I always wonder. So I'm like, so is he in the lava place? Because I remember like the core. Someone told me that the core, no, the equator. That was another thing I believed. I believed that the equator was just like you know how like in the globe there's like that line and it's kind of open depending on which one you have, like those old fashioned ones. Yeah, you see like there's like a slight gap.
Okay.
I thought that was really like the Earth too, so I thought that was so concerning. So I thought the Earth had a bigger gap.
Oh no!
I promise you guys I was smart as a kid, but there was some stuff that got me.
Yeah, yeah.
But I was like, is no one concerned? So I would always be like so fearful about like,
I'm so fucking scared right now. Nobody else is scared.
I was like, how are they in the ships? Like, how are they avoiding it? But they just like,
right?
Here's the thing.
No wonder you hated the beach. Like shit.
You didn't follow it. There's a hole. A fucking hole there. No one's caring at all. They're just in the ships.
Reckless as fuck. Dude.
Yes. Another one was like, if I swallow my gum, it would stay in my belly for 7 years.
Is that not true? You know, it stays in there for a little bit.
So I think like they debunked that too.
I don't think it's 7 years, but it has to be a while, right?
Oh no.
Have you ever taken a fiber drink before?
A fiber drink?
Yeah.
Yes, after my surgery.
It like coagulates so much. I've seen people on TikTok that like drink it to like lose weight or something, but they wait for it to like get like a gel.
Ew, why?
But like you're supposed to drink it when it's like liquid,
Yeah.
so that when it gets in your stomach, it can like be a gel and like help things move along.
Right.
But I don't know. That just reminded me of that. Yeah.
I actually didn't even know I went to jail. I just thought I just stayed the liquid.
Yeah. You don't want that shit to sit.
Oh, mine.
You gotta check it.
That we have flying cars by 2020.
Oh yeah. I thought that would be true.
I don't know. I guess I never thought about it. Because I remember seeing Back to the Future, but I just thought it was just a fun movie. I was like, no, I never thought like, oh, in the future. Yeah, well, yeah, and then the Jetsons, like, that would be cool. Yeah, for sure. I don't know if I really believed it, but I'd always thought, oh, that'd be cool to have. That same Bloody Mary in the mirror 3 times and she'll appear. She never showed up to my elementary school. That's true. I actually did believe in that. Also, what was it? The boogeyman, not the boogeyman, the Candyman. They said that also if you said the Candyman, they appear. My cousin used to do that. My cousin made us, my oldest cousin, they made us go in the bathroom. And then they said, Candyman. And then they closed the door. It was,
I was traumatized by some.
Oh my God. When I played Scream, I have squumped.
My sister-in-law is terrified of Bloody Mary. Like, if you even mention it, she will run out of the room. Like, she does not play. Like,
I mean, I don't play with those little apparitions too.
Yeah.
I don't let it go. That you, if you stepped on a crack, that you in fact break your brother's back.
Yeah.
I remember I was mad. My mom had stepped on a crack. I was like, this bitch. Her back didn't break at all. I was like, okay, well. That if I flipped my eyes inside out, that it'd be stuck like that forever. I hated kids who did that.
I did too.
Ew.
First of all, how did you do that?
Mom would make you think to do that.
Why would you try? Yeah. Why would you try to do it?
Very odd.
Are you not scared? Like, what the fuck? I don't know.
Like, why don't let me not do that? Like, can you see? Right?
Like, where do your eyelashes go?
Yeah. The whole thing, like, it's just pink. You just see pink.
Yeah.
Ooh, seems dry. Yeah.
Right? Like,
it'll dry.
Yeah.
Clear eyes. That Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy was real.
Yes, I thought that was.
I thought that too. Especially Santa Claus. I remember when I was told by my cousins, because they apparently hate me. So I guess their mother told them that Santa Claus wasn't real because she was a single mother. She had a whole bunch of kids. So she had told them that like she bought their gifts so that way they wouldn't be sad. I still believed in Santa Claus because my mommy had money. And she only had 2 kids. So I remember one day, like, I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited for Santa Claus. They were like, Santa Claus isn't real.
For you?
And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, he comes every year. They're like, no, he doesn't. And I was like, no, baby, Santa Claus is not real. I was like,
that's crazy.
I cried. I think I was like, maybe I was a little old. Maybe I was like 9 or 10.
So?
And I was like, no. I remember crying to my mom. I was like, Santa Claus is not real?
Oh.
I don't know what happened in that conversation, but I was so devastated.
I would be too.
Where is he? What do you mean?
That's what I mean.
You just buying these gifts. You bought all of these? That's why you got money.
That's where daddy issues started. He disappeared.
Yeah.
That was the last year.
What's another one? So I think someone said that if I kissed someone, I would get. I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard that one.
I don't. No, I don't think I thought that. I was terrified I was going to get pregnant when I was a kid, though. Like middle school. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like you were the next Mary.
Yeah. Could you imagine? No one would ever believe me that I didn't have sex. I'm just pregnant.
Like how are they going to tell? So yeah, that if you get pregnant, that if you kiss someone, you get pregnant.
Yeah, I don't think I thought that. But I don't think I actually did. I know how you got pregnant. I don't know.
I didn't know until like actually yeah I did know. I knew at like 10.
Damn.
Yeah,
I don't know what
I also watched a lot of Cinemax when I was younger, and I put two and two together. I was like, oh okay. Yeah.
I remember when I was younger, I was like, I'll have sex with someone, but I am not taking my pants off.
No, she takes it off. Okay, this is how I do it. That was wild. Not taking my pants off. Dry humping only. Oh my god, that was insane. One was like that my daddy was coming to get me. This was
Been there.
sometimes they came, sometimes they didn't. Oh, that when it rained, that God was crying. I actually did believe that when I was younger.
I didn't believe that, but I did believe that one time I was told, like the lights that go in the sky, like for events.
Yeah.
I was told those were angels. And I fully believed that those were angels.
That's actually kind of cool.
So like every time I saw them, I was like, oh my God, cool.
They're out today.
All right.
Oh my, they're gonna save somebody. They're a guardian angel. Oh my god. And then that was basically it. Yeah. But one last one was like that America is great.
Don't even.
It's just gotcha. Oh my gosh.
Silence.
Prize in America.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you remember saying the pledge every day?
Every day.
And then one day you just don't.
Like college. No, high school, actually. I think they stopped saying it probably. I think they stopped doing it every day. Or I was late all the time. I can't remember.
We did it.
I don't remember too much in high school, though.
Maybe we did that in high school.
Maybe, okay.
But
you remember how like you used to have like the songs? So it's like, and I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget one to die.
Yeah.
That one, there was another one. I'm like, that was actually a banger. I was thinking
they killed that.
Next to you,
right? That shit makes you feel united,
right? Mayor, you win. USA. God damn it. Patriotic pride there. That man was saying. Oh my god. And there was another one. I can't remember. Other than OSAQC, they should just have it on in the morning. Like the big black TV. Mm-hmm. On the little sticky. Mm-hmm.
Oh, the time.
That's time, crazy. But yeah, baby. They used to, now, like the thing. Now I think about it, that's odd.
Kind of cultish, no?
Kind of cultish, giving what do they think that like China is? Not think, but like the socialism of like being drilled in.
I am not educated.
What is it like? Like a regime or something like you have to like recite. And I don't know, recite, obey, no, I don't know, all that. I forget what the word is. It's like, yeah, almost like a dictator. I don't know. I just thought that was wild. Do they still do that in school?
I don't know.
No.
Seems like something they would find offensive and not do anymore. But
other countries do it. Or maybe they do the pledge when you're like sick. Congratulations to Britain. Right. I don't know. But yeah, we did it in school. That was fun. Now I know a whole bunch of patriotic songs. And still not as patriotic as I could be. But I know them. I'll say them with you.
I'll say them with you.
Because I'm proud to be an American. I have one. Am I the asshole?
I actually did have one, but I forgot. Where I work, I don't even know if I can say this. But one of our patients, he's like 16, and I saw him on his dirt bike doing a wheelie down the street.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And I thought it was really cool.
I actually really want to do that so bad one day.
I was like, that's badass.
Yeah.
And then it's like, wait, you're almost 30. Do I tell his mom? Like, do I look out for his interests? And I was like, no way. I can't tell his mom.
Yeah.
Right. And he was having a good time. He's obviously really good at it.
Yeah.
And he waited till there's no cars around. So, but I think he did see me. And then when I saw him at work today, like, I think he like questioned it. And I was like, dude, I'm not saying nothing.
Yeah, like that shit was sick. Do it again.
Can you teach me?
Can I ride?
No, he's 16. Melly did.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Very illegal.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
No, it's that was sick. That's funny. Oh, I want to do that so bad, really. I love seeing those like motorcycle videos doing wheelies and stuff. Sometimes it'd be two people on it. I'm like, too much for me.
Yeah.
How is the weight distribution going? But it'd be cool.
Well, those passengers have to be so trusting of who they're with.
So trusting. I remember seeing this one where like the girl was like riding, like she came off, and so she was like trying to hold on for dear life, and her legs being dragged. Good thing she had on jeans. I think she was already. Yeah. I won't do that.
I had one time when I was a really little, like not really little. I was probably like 12 or something on the back of my dad's motorcycle. We hit one bump into like I like flew off the bike kind of. And so to me, I was like flying off the bike and like had to hold on to him. I probably just like went,
oh.
like, but yeah. I think about that every time I see a girl on the back of a bike. I'm like, damn, she's so brave.
I mean, one time I was in the air. God.
Saw my lash before my eyes.
I know. Oh my gosh. So I think it ended like with one, am I the asshole?
Yeah.
So am I the asshole for saying this to my boyfriend? Last night, my boyfriend and I were getting dinner ready and laughing and having a good time. He was getting our plates ready and asked me how big of a piece of scalloped potatoes. First of all, scalloped potatoes.
Good as
fuck. Big Mac. I love it. Sorry. And I said, no, not too big, but not too small. Just right. And then I said, just like you, in a joking light tone. It wasn't meant in an insulting way at all, but my boyfriend's mood totally shifted. And as we sat down to eat, I asked him what was wrong. He said that my comment was rude and he was pissed off about it. I apologized to him and told him I didn't mean it as an insult or anything. I was trying to say that he's just right, but also I could see why he may have taken it as an insult and that I was really sorry. It was never my intention to hurt his feelings, and then went to give him a hug and he pulled away from me. The rest of the night, he sat on the couch basically glaring at me and then went to bed without even saying goodnight. I made him a I'm sorry card and put for him where he'd see it, where he got up for work. I think it was some grammatical error. And he did because it was moved, but won't even answer my text now this morning. Am I the asshole for thinking that he's refusing to see it as an honest mistake?
She needs to leave that man.
He got a little sore.
Yeah, obviously he doesn't have a big dick. And he's very obvious. And he's so dramatic.
So dramatic.
Like, she made a mistake. She apologized. Like, she saw her fault in it.
Yeah. Personally, I don't think it was a mistake. Not in a way that, like, I don't think it's hurtful. I think it's okay to say you were just right.
Right.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I said to my last boyfriend, and he thought he got a little upset about it. I'm like, no, you don't understand. There is really too small. Yeah. You don't want to be there. You don't want to be in that category. Mm-hmm. And then there's too big. And I feel like there isn't such thing as being too big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Too big, I guess in my version, we got to go back to my metric. My version is like 7-ish, so 7.5 to like 8-ish.
Okay.
I guess that's too big. But 7 is, I feel like it's just on the cusp of being too big.
Okay.
And I don't think people understand that, like, doing that every day,
Damaging.
You need a lot of prep every time.
Yeah.
You can't just like going in there raw dog, and it's not a dark romance. You're not going to get
Right. This is real life, baby.
This is real fucking life. You gotta be too big.
Yeah.
So I feel like you being just right is actually very much a compliment. She can take you when she's not ready, when she's ready, up, down, all around.
Okay.
I heard it's an insult.
See it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's rude at all.
No.
But maybe he was taking it as like if someone were to say like your ass isn't fat. Like it's
I know it's not fair. I mean, I'd tell myself it's fair.
I was like, I didn't need you to tell me that.
Right, yeah. It's just right. You get the perfect ass. It's average. I'm like, oh no.
You know what I mean? But like maybe he saw it as like a different.
Yeah.
But either way, the way he handled it.
She made him a car. I would never have done that. I'm like,
no, she could kiss his ass too much. Girl.
I was like, oh, you're worried. This attitude started to piss me off.
Yeah, started real.
Off.
For real.
The fuck? But yeah, she did what she could also to placate him. She did a lot more than I would have did. She's a good woman. Keep her. Sir, if you haven't, or she got rid of you, I have no idea.
I agree.
But it says edit. He's 35. I'm 30.
Absolutely not. That's a very like early 20s, maybe late 20s for a guy.
Yeah.
Because, they develop a little slower.
They do. It's okay. Not your fault. It's fine. Evolution.
Yeah.
Blame it.
But I feel like at that point, you should understand that communication is a huge part of a relationship. And if you just shut someone out and glare at them and don't talk to them.
Yeah.
No.
At your
absolutely not. No.
Be confident. Like.
Yeah.
In what you have.
Right.
At 35. I guess he wasn't. Maybe he said, oh, ain't shit funny.
He got to work on some things.
He's like, what's nothing funny when you were hauling?
Well, you ain't get this dick.
Right. But poor thing. He got right.
Yeah.
I feel like being just right is perfect. Just the right size. Like a Snickers bar. Maybe not.
In size and taste.
But everything is perfect. It's got the nuts, it's got the caramel, it's got the chocolate. It's not too big, it's not too small. You get full. You're satisfied.
Protein. Sweet.
Salty.
Oh.
Snickers. Sponsor us.
Just an ab.
Yeah. But so yeah, I think that's going to conclude this episode. We're getting up there. So 3. I'm excited. But I don't know. I'd be at
200 soon.
200. Let's go. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us in this episode. We appreciate you guys for taking time out to spend your Monday with us, and we will see you the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.